What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Climbing Hold News Reviews. I'm your host, Dr. Z. Today, we are checking out a special line of holds from Zinger Grips called the Lunar series. So, you might be asking, what is it like to climb on the moon? Well, I think we're going to get a chance to find out. So, the moon, I looked this up, is made out of pyroxene and also olivine and also anorthosite. And then there's some basalt in the Marias, which are like the dark craters of the moon. And I don't know what any of that feels like, but I do know that these holds are made out of polyurethane, and they're made out of polyurethane from Vertical Solutions / Proxy. So we are super excited to have these, super excited that Zinger Grips would send us this. This is their inaugural set. So they are a brand new hold company. This is the first line that they're releasing, and it's a very large line encompassing screw-on holds all the way up to feature holds. We've got most of the line right here other than the features and some of the larger holds, but super cool. Let's get started. So we've got the medium slopey crimps here first, exactly as it sounds like, nice and slopey. So the first thing that strikes me about these holds is they are a natural rock texture, especially the texture grabbing surface. What that means is it's not a clean surface and it's not just totally smooth. There's some bumps and some ridges there, you gotta check that out. So that makes it a really interesting surface, and that's where it gets its name, the Lunar line. To me, just here down on Earth, this feels a lot like granite. So granite has kind of a dimpled texture, and that's definitely what this feels like. I think they nailed the feeling of granite, so that's awesome. And then we've got the medium roof scoops / jugs. So these are nice positive holds. Here's the knob, as you can see. We've got the nice textured surface on the inside. They did a good job with the textured surface. It does feel very smooth, feels fine on the fingers. Here's a nice little bucket, awesome, that's great. And then we've got, here's one of the roof scoops, so that's cool, like that a lot. So then we've also got the medium pocket slots. These are pretty cool. So we've got a little pocket surface here, and then we've got a little edge. My only mild criticism, it's maybe just a little bit sharp there on the corner. But again, if you're replicating natural rock, you're gonna encounter a little bit of that. It can't be totally smooth. But it feels good anyways. You can flip this over, that feels great. Here, that feels great. Pockets are awesome because they force us to make very specific movements. So we can make very technical movements across certain walls, certain terrains using those. These are neat because not only can you force people to use the textured surface, you can also force them to use the smooth surface, so don't forget about that. So pretty cool. Each of these has a little thumb catch here too, so you can grab that, flip this over on a slab or something. You could even force people to use it this way. Again, they feel nice. Little bit sharp, not too bad though. They smoothed it over and it feels fine. So I like them, especially for their first entry into the market. I think these are really good, and I like the expansiveness of the line. Moving on, we've got the large pinches. So the large pinches, we've got dimples here. These feel great. There's a huge variety of them because there's 8 in the large pinches of different grips. So this is basically a wider grip. That feels good. I've got kind of big hands, so I like wide grips, but there's also some smaller grips here as well, so smaller pinches. This one's kind of in cut. Here we've got kind of more of a thick bow tie. That feels real good. Here we've got a thin bow tie. That also feels great. Flip it over. Works on either hand. Great. And then here we've got a bigger bow tie here. These are definitely large holds, as you can see. So I like them. I like the dimpled surface. I imagine this is what it feels like to climb on the moon. Maybe one day we'll know what it's like to climb on the moon.